have such sights to show you.
You have entered the ultimate radio zone. Sit back. We will control all that you see and hear. And please, hit subscribe.
Hi everybody, welcome to Ultimate Radio. I'm the High Command, and I'm here with that drunk Kitten Tribbles, still begging for beers, I guess. So, hey, today we're going to cover a good friend of mine, a guy by the name of Bill Lordan. If you've never heard that name, you've probably heard a lot of his songs in the past.
Hey, boss. Yeah, Bill Lordan is a drummer, and he's played with a lot of famous bands.
Yeah, we're going to try to go through his timeline as well as we can. I'm sure I'm going to miss somebody simply because of time constraints and how much work he has actually done in the past. Not so much dates. I'll give dates when I get them, but, you know, dates bore a lot of people, so we won't get into that.
Right, boss. So, hey, exactly how did you meet this guy?
Well, Kitten, I've known about Bill forever. Ever since I was a little kid and used to buy Robin Trower records and read the back of the album covers. But it was back about 14 years ago when I started Ultimate Radio Show that I actually ran into him on Facebook. And he started his own site a little while after I started Ultimate Radio. And we've just kind of been friends since back in those days.
All right, boss. Well, let's get started. Exactly how did he get his start?
All right, Kitten. Yeah, he actually learned to play drums in Minneapolis by a nun. Yeah, named, I believe it was Sister Thomas Martin, taught him and two other students to play drums. And then he spent the middle and later 60s in soul bands like the Amazers, the Mystics, and with the Esquires, they actually had a hit song, Get On Up.
All right, yeah. From 1971 to 1973, Bill played in the progressive band Gypsy.
Just another really interesting fact going back, one of Bill's friends back in the day was a guy named Willie Weeks, a bass player. I think he played in the Amazers with Bill, and then later he played in Gypsy. But Willie's played with everybody from the Doobie Brothers to the Stones to who knows, everybody. And one night Willie took Bill to a club in New York, and Bill got to sit in with a guy named Jimi Hendrix.
All right, boss. Yeah, I've heard of that Hendrix guy. Hey, but getting back to Gypsy, play part of my favorite song. Kittens love it in the garden.
Yeah, that's a big jump from soul bands to progressive band. But anyway, after that, Bill did other work with soul artists like Ike and Tina Turner, Bobby Womack, and then he went to Sly and the Family Stone and did the album Small Talk. And what's really cool, is a clip has survived from Soul Train with Bill actually playing the drums with Sly and the Family Stone.
In 1974, Bill joined the Robin Trower Band on the For Earth Below album and stayed with him until 1981.
In 1976, they did the Long Misty Days album, which has one of my favorite songs on it called Caledonia. But today we're going to listen to some Long Misty Days. Yeah. I also want to point out the amazing vocals of Jimmy Dwyer and the bass, and give a shout out to his daughters, Lisa and Laura, who are good friends of ours over on Ultimate Radio Show.
Yeah, boss. Later on, Bill did a project with Robin Trower and Jack Bruce from Cream. They called the band BLT. Kittens like BLTs.
All right, Kitten, yeah, BLT was a good band. I actually did have this album, and the song Into Money actually did get radio airplay and was something of a minor hit.
Yeah, boss, lots of money gets us lots of beers. In his later years, Bill actually formed his own band called the Bill Lordan Experiment.
All right, Kitten, yeah, Bill told me he used a lot of different singers for this project. One of my favorite songs is called King of the Dance. It was sung by our friend Davey Addison, who also sang for Trower.
When you dance
Yeah, boss, that was a great show. It sounds like he has a lot of really cool history. Hey, but it's time we get out of here and find a beer.
Well, I think that's a good idea, Kitten. Hey, be sure to get over to Facebook and check out Ultimate Radio Show. Also, check out the Bill Lordan fan page. Bill's pretty active on there every day if you want to talk to him or ask him a question. Feel free. At any rate, hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you on the next video.